Hello, and welcome to Patch Notes, your weekly update on some of the gaming news you need to know about. My name is Cesar Torres. Let's get into your weekly Patch Notes. As of recently, there is one game that has taken the world by storm, and that game is Fall Guys. This game has found so much love and success recently, many brands have tried to get their brand in the game as a form of skin. Brands such as KFC, Walmart, even Konami. Weird. So, the team has decided to do something with their newfound fame and hold a competition for good. A charity fundraising competition. Whoever bids the most money to be donated to Special Effect, a charity based in the UK dedicated to helping gamers with disabilities help them play games. Whoever can bid the most gets a skin in the game. And this has piqued the interest of many brands, many interesting individuals as well. Some standouts include Tushi Bidet, G2 Esports. I think I said that right, but it's too far away to read it. Mr. Beast, and currently AimLab and Ninja are in the lead with $420,069. Funny number. This is a fundraiser that's supposed to be going on for 2 whole weeks, and this is just the first week, and they're already at 420,000. There's 1 week left of this fundraiser, so I guess we'll know by the end of the week who's getting in the game. So I pass the question off to you. Do you think we're going to get to $1 million? Do you think we're going to get to $1 million? That'd be insane. And what brand would you like to see in the game? I personally don't have a real loyalty to any brand that has piqued interest. I think it'd be cool to get some Nintendo skins in the game. That'd be fun for me. But it's not on the Switch, so probably not gonna happen for a long time. But what would you like to see? Let me know in the comments below. Up next, Control. If you haven't been keeping up, the critically acclaimed game Control has been getting a lot of heat recently because of blockers and smart delivery. It's kind of weird, but let me explain. So we are right around the corner to the new console generation, and many game studios have making moves that are basically, if you own a game on a current gen console, you'll get the upgraded version of the next gen console for free. This is called smart delivery. It's kind of confusing and you might need to really dig around to get into it. But basically, if you own a current version of a game, such as let's say Cyberpunk 2077, if you get the Xbox One version, you get the Xbox Series X version when that version comes out. And not just the base model, but the up-resed version. And several games are doing this. Several games have promised this to their players. Except for Control. Well, kinda. Like I said, it gets confusing. Basically, the studio behind Control, 505 Games, introduced an Ultimate Edition of Control that includes the base game and all the DLC for $40. And this is the only way to get the next-gen upgrade of Control. That's right. This Ultimate Edition that they are releasing later this year is the only way to get the next gen upgrade. Not the base game, not the base game and the DLC, not the base game and the season passes, just the Ultimate Edition. And clearly, people have questions. People are upset. So they tried to answer them with a statement. 505 Games issued a statement to remedy the situation, and they tried. That's really all I can say about it. They said, every avenue we pursued, there was some form of blocker, and those blockers meant at least one group of players ended up being left out of the upgrade for various reasons, 505 Games said. As of today, we can't offer an upgrade to everyone, and leaving any one group out feels unfair. We understand that is not what you want to hear, and it is not. People are upset. People still have questions like, what were these blockers? Why make a new edition? Why go through all this trouble? Why not just sell a $2 upgrade or something? I don't know. But all we know right now is that the only way to get the next gen upgrade is to get the Control Ultimate Edition. But if you do have Control, the base game itself, you can still play it on the next gen consoles through backwards compatibility. It will not have the ray tracing of the next gen consoles. Not next gen upgrades, but it's the current gen through backwards compatibility. It's weird. I know. We just gotta move on, you know? Next up, Epic versus Apple. And there's a lot going on here. If you want me to really dig into it, please let me know in the comments. I would love to get into it. But basically, here's what's going on in a little nutshell. The Apple App Store and Google Play Store take 30% of revenue that goes through their storefront. And Epic Games apparently didn't like that. So they put an option in the game, in Fortnite, to suppress this 30% and give a discount to the players so they would only pay 70%. Apple and Google didn't like this, so they removed Fortnite from their app stores. Ultimately, nobody can download Fortnite now, and users with the game cannot get updates for the game. Epic apparently seemed to know this was going to happen, and they released many things to kind of like tease Apple, such as a game mode and the skin known as Bad Apple. I see what you're doing. It's a little on the nose. And since then, they released a trailer as well, mocking the 1984 Apple trailer, which I just showed on the screen if you're watching the video. And it's really, the comparison is really like spot on. And since then, the court cases have started. And this is where it gets interesting, because according to Apple, Epic has come forth before doing this whole 30% off thing. Epic came to Apple asking for a special deal. And if they didn't go through with it, if Apple didn't go through with the special deal, Epic was going to go forth with what they did. And to go back, Epic claims that this whole thing started to fight for the developers that couldn't fight for themselves. And that they didn't have the financial stability to fight on this level. So if what Apple says is true, this is not a great look for Epic. And there's so much going into this. Like, if Epic keeps this up and they keep upsetting Apple, they could lose their development license. Which means any game made in Unreal Engine cannot be uploaded to the App Store. This is causing many devs to be worried and terrified. Like I said, there's a lot. So if you want me to get into this, to like really do a special feature on it, maybe later on when there's more details, I can really do that. But let me know in the comments what you would like to see. Up next, I would like to do a special shout out before we get into the games coming out this week. A special shout out I would like to do is for my buddy's merch store, jloyd.co.uk. He makes some Pride merch, and it's really good. It's really nice quality, and he does this, and it's a small business. He does it by himself, and he donates a portion of the proceeds to charity as well. So if you could please check him out, the link is going to be in the description below, jloyd.co.uk, and if you use my code SISUP10, you get 10% off. He doesn't know I'm doing this. I guess it's sponsored, but help him out. Anyways, games coming out this week. For August 25th, Vader Immortal, a Star Wars VR story, comes to PlayStation VR. Giraffe and Anka comes to Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 on August 25th. Tell Me Why, Episode 1, comes to Xbox One and PC. Control Alan Wake DLC comes to Xbox One, PS4, and PC August 27th. By the way, Tell Me Why is also August 27th. I don't know if I said that. And, okay. Surgeon Simulator 2 comes to PC August 27th. Best Friends Forever comes to Nintendo Switch and PC August 27th. Madden NFL 21 comes to Xbox One, PC, and PlayStation 4 August 28th. Windbound comes to PlayStation 4, PC, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and Stadia. That's a new one. On August 28th. Now, this is a new show, obviously, and so I don't really want to do this at the end of every show, but I'm going to be talking about what I want the show to be in the next episode. It's going to be like point 5. It's basically going to be like the post show to this episode, but I want to do that separately. But for now, let me know what you thought. Tell me in the comments what you think. Anything you want to see, any updates, any upgrades, any segments you would like to see. I want to keep this show as short as I can, but also provide as much information as I can. So please let me know what you want to see. And I said I will talk about what I want the show to be going forth later on in a post-show type of thing. And look out for that in the same feed you found this in. So please, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Follow me at Teaser Towers. I'm at Teaser Towers on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Or you can follow the show at patch_notes_ on Twitter. I know, it's weird. But thank you for watching, and as always, can't wait to dig into the notes next week.